16 years old? Oh my God, that's so sad. I have children, I have grandchildren, so that's sad. That's very sad. That's heartbreaking.
And right now, police continue their investigation. They have not made any arrests as of yet. We are told the suspect they are looking for is a female with pink hair.
It's just a heartbreaking story. Police say that 17-year-old suspect had been bullying the 16-year-old victim for some time.
Her soul rest in peace, and I never expect this to really happen to her because she's not a bad kid. You know, she's a people's person, and she always in our heart. May her soul rest in peace.
"16-year-old Aaliyah Williams was known by her family and community as a kind-hearted, well-mannered young woman, described as respectful, attentive to her parents, and dedicated to her education. Aaliyah was the kind of teenager who brought warmth wherever she went. She was beautiful inside and out, a good kid with a gentle spirit and a strong moral compass. Like many afternoons, Aaliyah made her way to a neighborhood deli, an everyday routine she had done countless times before. But what began as an ordinary moment quickly turned into a heartbreaking tragedy that would send shockwaves through her community. Just before 4 p.m. on July 15th, NYPD officers responded to an emergency call at Deli Grocery, situated at the intersection of Boston Road and Mitchell Avenue in the Williamsbridge neighborhood of the Bronx. When officers arrived at the scene, they were met with chaos and confusion. Inside the small deli, they discovered a teenage girl lying unresponsive on the floor, a tragic and deeply distressing sight that would soon shake the community. Bystanders stood in shock as emergency responders quickly worked to assess the situation and secure the area.
Also in the Bronx tonight, a family has been left devastated after a stabbing at a deli in Williamsbridge.
The victim was identified as 16-year-old Aaliyah Williams, who was rushed to Jacoby Hospital in critical condition after being found with multiple stab wounds. Tragically, despite the efforts of medical staff, Aaliyah succumbed to her injuries. The attack occurred just 1 block from her home, leaving her family and community in disbelief. According to investigators, the violence stemmed from a dispute inside the deli. Police say the incident began when Aaliyah allegedly threw water on another teenage girl. That confrontation escalated quickly and violently. The suspect, believed to be 17 years old, followed Aaliyah outside the deli and stabbed her multiple times before fleeing the scene. An emergency medical technician in training who attempted to provide aid to Aaliyah recounted the heartbreaking moment. She described Aaliyah as conscious but severely injured, moving restlessly as she tried to remain calm. The trainee urged her to stay still to avoid losing more blood. As detectives began to piece together what happened, questions emerged about whether Aaliyah had been lured to the location. Police are investigating reports that she may have been called to the deli by individuals she had an ongoing dispute with. Witnesses, including several teenagers, told authorities that 2 girls had walked Aaliyah to the area, where a confrontation ensued before the stabbing took place. Aaliyah's grandmother was at work when she received the devastating news. "I never imagined something like this would happen to Aaliyah," she said through tears. She later learned from witnesses that Aaliyah had been led to the smoke shop, commonly referred to as a deli in the neighborhood, where the fatal incident occurred. The violence left lasting emotional scars on the teens who witnessed it firsthand. Police say between 6 and 8 young people saw the attack unfold. A local business owner next door, who runs a baking supply shop and provides summer jobs to teens, expressed his anger and frustration. "That place isn't just a deli," he said. "It's known around here as a smoke shop, and it's become a magnet for trouble." Aaliyah's death has left a deep void, not only for her family, but also across the community. Vigils and memorials are already being planned as classmates, friends, and neighbors come together to mourn her loss and honor her memory. Described by loved ones as a bright, loving young woman with dreams and aspirations, Aaliyah's life was filled with potential. Her family has spoken publicly about their grief and heartbreak, calling for justice and urging the public to remember the vibrant person Aaliyah was, not just the tragic way her life ended. No arrests had been made, and the murder weapon hadn't yet been recovered. Police continued their investigation by searching nearby storm drains and under vehicles in the area. The search remained active for the 17-year-old suspect believed to be responsible for the killing. Residents of Williamsbridge now face the challenge of healing while demanding answers. The deli where the incident occurred has since closed temporarily out of respect, and floral tributes continue to grow outside its entrance. The community remains united in grief, hoping for a resolution and seeking peace after such a devastating loss.
Tonight, that 17-year-old is under arrest charged with murder, and the family and neighborhood grieves.
She's sadly missed by everyone, and sorry she have to go this way.
A visibly distressed grandmother mourning the loss of her granddaughter, 16-year-old Aaliyah Williams, stabbed in the face, chest, and body inside the deli grocery on Boston Road, just 2 blocks from her home. Police say it came after an argument broke out. Police say a 17-year-old female is now under arrest.
She's a beautiful kid. She's a nice child. She has manners. She goes to school, and she's a very good listener.
Just blocks from the store where she lost her life, sadness and disbelief from neighbors.
I get very emotional with things like this because she's only 16, so it hurts. There's no respect for each other, no respect for the living. Like, if I have a problem with you, do I have to take you out?
While some describe this neighborhood in the Bronx as quiet, others say they don't always feel safe.
Some days is, sketchy. Some days you gotta just be really careful out here. It's scary.
I have a 15-year-old. If my 15-year-old comes to walk around and she gets stabbed, what am I gonna do? This place is not safe. It's not safe at all.
Aaliyah Williams did fight through her injuries long enough to be rushed to Jacoby Medical Center in critical condition, but she was later pronounced dead.
It's sad, really sad to take someone's life like that.
In addition to a charge of murder, the teen now faces charges of manslaughter and criminal possession of a weapon. The arrest brought a small measure of relief to Aaliyah's grieving family, but the pain of her loss remains immeasurable. The lesson in Aaliyah Williams' story is that a single moment of conflict can lead to devastating, irreversible consequences. It highlights the importance of teaching young people how to manage emotions, resolve disputes peacefully, and recognize the dangers of escalating confrontations. It also serves as a wake-up call for communities to create safer spaces, provide guidance and mentorship for youth, and address the underlying tensions that can lead to violence. Ultimately, it's a reminder of how precious and vulnerable life is. Rest in peace, Aaliyah Williams.